morning and afternoon. Then it's Laura Pisello from University of Perugia, Associate Professor in Environmental Applied Physics and Scientific Coordinator of Geofit project on behalf of University of Perugia as well. My profession is basically related to academic stuff, so research and development and implementation actions in the field of building physics, renewables and energy efficiency in general. Yeah, the role is to coordinate a group of PhDs, postdocs and assistant professors under the framework of the academic environment, frequently supported by European projects, especially Horizon 2020 projects such as also Geofit. Yeah, probably passion for environmental sustainability and how we can make a change thanks to the improvement in energy efficiency, but also comfort, human comfort level in the built environment. Knowing that we spend almost 90% of our global time in indoors, but we are both focusing indoors and outdoors in the urban and dense environment. So I do believe the built environment plays a key role in determining our well-being and therefore in determining how we do impact the environment. To be honest, I enjoy most both lecturing and having research projects related to the topics I mentioned, and probably I enjoy at least all the administrative stuff that are related necessarily to the management of both this stuff. From my point of view, and especially thanks to the role we have in Geofit, geothermal energy is a huge opportunity for integrating green energy in a non-visible way, and it's important to take advantage of this chance, especially for historic preservation and valorization of these buildings that for some reasons were not meant to be comfortable as we are used to do now. But thanks to geothermal energy, they can be back on track of the feasibility of, get prepared for living attitudes and operating attitudes. Yeah, that's a big question. I do believe that research per se is an international matter, and therefore it imply all operational and logistics consequences that are not that easy to be combined with the family life. It looks like it's only a women problem, let's say. I would say it's a family issue, but we have to cope with both of these spheres, let's say. So it's just the issue is only related to how to make it easier. Probably for the reasons I mentioned before. It's important from us, from University of Perugia, because we have the chance to realize an HVAC system brand new with low environmental and architectural impact, so to be suitable for implementation in the historical buildings. And we have the chance during and after Geofit to learn from the energy systems and to get monitoring out of it even in the following years, also to attract more funding and to keep going in the research of the optimization of renewables. We are involved in the proposal, management, implementation and exploitation of the new geothermal system with the new plant implemented in the pilot of Sant'Apollinare Fortress, which is also the very first building to be certified with the Green Building Council certification for historic building that was developed for the first time in Italy. I do believe that most of the issues were related to the fact that we are integrating very different technologies provided at a relatively low TRL from different partners, including the monitoring part. But this is the way how we mean to develop European projects, thanks to the support of all the partners, everyone adding a piece on top of a piece. So unfortunately, due to the communication issues related to the COVID and to other stuff that always happen in managing any pilot project, then this can be a tricky point. But also the most interesting part to somehow increase the level of the TRL of the old complex implemented. Yeah, I do believe that thanks to this experience and also to the informatics capability that we have been developed, such as also the BIM platform implementation, we can realize a kind of guided tours of multidisciplinary skills and practical knowledge. And we were also thankful to the local companies that, in our opinion, contributed to the project thanks to the installation, and probably this background will also be provided to themselves to be better competitive on the ground, not only on of the field of research and development, but also in the current market. So it's a nice contribution of the project to also let local companies grown up, even if they are not ready for entire participation to the project, but at least they are better ready for the market. The operational results are already here. We are already collecting data about heating and cooling seasons. In terms of published results, we already have published some papers about the modeling and implementation stuff. So probably we'll take advantage of some new, let's say, innovative strategies that we implemented for research purposes, like the fact that we are going to be able to partialize the energy system, to partialize and to charge and discharge the ground, and also to evaluate the performance of different hydration level on the ground. That would contribute, in my opinion, to some original content that we will be able to publish and to disseminate through a variety of channels. The experience in general is very good, also related to the fact that we have something that is tangible for us and for all the partners. Unfortunately, like all the other projects that are implementation action and innovation actions, we didn't have the chance to take advantage of the full cooperation with the partners due to the COVID part. So I believe we are somehow late. I mean, the whole consortium, it always happens, but I do believe that the problems, we would have been better able to face the problems more promptly if we had the chance to meet more frequently. Yeah, it's not the first time. We have several projects already running together with Geofit, and that's why we had somehow already thought about plan B and plan C that are always necessary. Implementation actions are always like this, probably, and I do believe there's a great chance for research and development, not only at the academic level, not only within the partnership, but also because the pilots, let's say pilots require several cooperations from local agencies and local companies, and any kind of a dissemination action is somehow meant to involve other institutions that can take advantage of this action. So I couldn't speak better about research and development opportunities like the Horizon 2020 ones we are collecting. Yeah. In my experience and scientific experience, European projects were fundamental for growing up the CV of the team, but also the international cooperation capability. So I do believe the way how they are managed and they are meant to produce results and implementation action is something unique that you cannot experience only with bilateral agreements or only on the academic side. So I do believe it's also important for PhDs and postdocs for really become more competitive in both the academia and in the non-academia path of their working life.